Hello and welcome to the next episode of my Build the DeLorean vlog. We are going to be looking at what comes in issues 8 and 9 in this video, but I just want to clear up a couple of things before I get started at looking at what is in them. First of all, I made a mistake last time. It's not going to be the last, it wasn't the first, but luckily I now have a solution to all my mistakes, and I have hired my friend Tom to kind of tell me what I should be saying. So for those of you who can't remember or didn't watch it, I mistakenly called something the hover conversion unit when it wasn't. So on the way to the Sum 41 gig in Birmingham, that's Birmingham, England, not Birmingham, Alabama, obviously, which was phenomenal, by the way. Gotta love a bit of Sum 41. Tom gave me the lowdown of what that part actually was, and I have a feeling that he's going to be doing that a lot in the future. So I have come up with a new segment, and being British, it can only really be called one thing. So I hope you enjoy the first little segment of Tom Gear.
What do you call it? Hover conversion?
It is a hover conversion unit. It is. It is. What is it then?
It's a brake caliper.
What?
It's a brake caliper.
No,
they're on every. I will show you the brake calipers on this car.
Okay. You're lying.
Right. When we stop,
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the wheels of my car. I'm going to show you the brake calipers,
Yeah.
and I'll show you that they're on every car. Are we flying now?
Right. Where?
Exhibit A.
Oh, well done. Right, fine. Okay, so there we go. So don't worry, those people who did comment saying that I don't know anything about cars. I don't, but I know someone who does, who will steer me in the right path. Usually after the fact though, which is a bit of a problem, but never mind. So moving on to these issues. Actually, no, we're not, because we're going to be looking at a couple of things that came with these issues first. The first thing being the first special issue has been announced. For those of you who haven't worked with Eagle Moss before, they tend to do special issues. The first special issue for the DeLorean build is a hardback version of the comics that have been released recently, the Back to the Future comics. Only $8.99 for subscribers, which is fantastic, and it is a special edition hardback just for Eagle Moss, I believe. I won't be picking it up though, and the reason for that is because I already have them, all here in single issue form. So as soon as they announced they were doing Back to the Future comics, I picked them up, and they are a fantastic read. We don't need a Back to the Future 4 movie. I don't think anybody wants a Back to the Future 4 movie. These comics are the perfect way to get more out of these characters that you've loved since 1985, and really they explore so many different stories. I'm not going to give anything away, but they really go into depth about what we know and love already. They're by Bob Gale, or the first few ones were. I think they all are. I need to double check that. But they are from Bob Gale, who wrote the DeLorean Back to the Future films. So they are well worth picking up, and this is a fantastic way to get into them. But yeah, well worth getting, well worth the read. I highly recommend it. So I'm just going to move all this aside for now and focus on the first free gift that we get with the DeLorean build, which of course is the iconic Out of Time number plate. Look at that. Fantastic. Now, I don't think this is full size. And it definitely can't be attached to the back of your car. But I don't know the size of the license plates in California. This might be the correct size. I don't know. It's slightly smaller than the ones we get here in England. So, of course, we've got the August there, 86, which is kind of the, well, it is the year I was born. So that kind of means a lot more to me than just from the films. And Out of Time, the Golden State, California. Very, very nice tin. It probably could be bent quite easily, so be careful with it. But it is fantastic. Got some bump on the back there, just talking about Universal, things like that. Very, very, very nice piece indeed. Very happy to have it. I'll put it on my wall on my man cave. Nice little addition. So yeah, very happy that we have this. And I'm happy to get new parts of this DeLorean build. So let's have a look now at what comes in issue 8. Okay, so in issue 8 then we get the mounts for the anti-roll bar and this piece here as well, which we will look at next in the next video. This part is plastic. It is a metal. These parts are also plastic. We get AP screws and of course this part which is metal. Very nice indeed. So we'll just put that aside, like I say, for the next video. I'm going to open up some AP screws and attach these parts onto this piece like this. So when it's finished, it will look something along these lines with those parts looking like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. And here we have the finished mount all completed. So like I say, this part is metal, this part is plastic. I'm guessing to give it kind of some bufferage because we've got a piece overlapping here. I don't know what this is for. I honestly don't know what this is for at this stage. I know it's for the anti-roll bars, but I don't know how it's going to attach to anything. Yeah, so that's that piece done. So moving on to what comes in issue 9. So issue 9 then is the next wheel. So just to quickly put this together, you find the part of the tire without the rim. You just push that piece in there like that, leaving that bit there to attach the hubcap. So make sure you line it up properly. I'm just going to go ahead and do that now with BP screws. So here we have the hubcap all attached to the wheel, and of course the next thing you do is put this little bolt in there like that, and then the DMC logo, just push it around, make sure it's central, push that in like that. And that is the second of the wheels done. And if I just bring in the first wheel that we did way back in issue 1, 2, 3 or 4, can't remember. Here they are. Here are the first 2 wheels of the DeLorean, looking very, very nice indeed. Same treads, looking very, very nice indeed. Now, these are ready to be attached onto something, but unfortunately, we're not going to be looking at that in this video here, but I will give you a little sneak peek at what is coming up next time, because next time in issue 10 we get the main frame of the DeLorean. I mean, it's so big that it doesn't even fit on camera, doesn't even fit on the screen, but that is for next time. So I'm going to take that away and just bring back all the pieces that we have done so far. So we have the 2 wheels, we have the front suspension for these 2 wheels, we have the anti-roll bar frame and the anti-roll bar. I'm assuming that's what it is. It might not be. Don't correct me. And we have the steering bar as well. Plus, of course, we have had the nuclear reactor. I'm not going to get out Mr. Fusion because he is safely tucked away until I need him. So next time we are going to attach them all on to the main frame of the DeLorean. Now, I knew it was going to happen sooner rather than later, but oh, hold on. I forgot this part. Another anti-roll bar part there. Yeah, I knew it was going to happen earlier rather than later, but I didn't think it'd be this early. But I guess issue 10 is a good issue to do it on. So that is happening in 2 weeks' time. I hope you will join me for that. Next week, I've got a little something special for you Star Wars fans. So the X-Wing is back. Not the Bandai one, which I was doing previously, but the Agostini bringing out a brand new X-Wing kit. Join me next week to find out more about that. But going back to the DeLorean, of course, which is what this video is all about, in 2 weeks' time we'll be looking at the main frame. And I think most of the parts that we have done so far will be being attached to that mainframe. So very exciting. I hope you'll join me then. Until next time guys, take care. Bye bye.